Hello, my name is Scott Shaw. I'm from Tom Shaw Farm Machinery. We're a family-run business based in Birr in County Offaly. The company is run by my father, Tom Shaw. I am in the sales and marketing department, and my brother Austin is in the service and workshop department, running the workshop. Today we're here demoing our Jeantil dung spreader. It's a 1814 model, a 14-ton disc machine. The Jeantil brand has been in Ireland for over 20 years. We've been an importer since 2014 for the brand. We look after the Midlands, west and east of the country. Our other dealership, West Waterford Agri Sales, looks after the south and southeast of the country. We're going to do a walk around of the machine. I'm going to go through some of the standard features of the machine and some of the optional extras that can be got on the EVR range of dung spreaders. The drawbar on the machine is a sprung drawbar. It is offered as standard. You can go for the option of a ball hitch or an open drawbar. We have an option of air or hydraulic brakes. Machines can come standard with just hydraulic brakes if required. This is our floor tensioning. It is a 16mm chain on a single slat system. The Jeantil machine will be quite unique, as up here we have a bevel washer system which allows for automatic tensioning of the floor. The bevel washers allow for constant tensioning of the floor, so if the chain is wanting to go a little bit slack, the bevel washers are going to keep more tension on the chain, and it's not going to be going slack and then loose, slack then loose. The washers are going to allow for constant tensioning, which is a good feature on the machine. Underneath the frame in the machine, you look at the hydraulic stand. That's an optional extra. We can just go for a normal mechanical stand. It folds up well out of the way and gives good ground clearance of the machine. If you look across the top, the main strength of the machine is done through the tubular bar you see on top, along with the uprights. This would be different to other machines you see on the market. The design of this has been with the Jeantil machine in excess of 25 years and has proven very well in terms of the strength and the design of the machine. The tyres we fitted on this machine are a 650, 75 or 32 tyre. There is a lot of different variations of tyre you can go for on these machines. You can go for a 620, a 580 tyre, even a 680 tyre. The EVR 1814 model, how that is explained is EVR stands for rear discharge spreader in French. 18 is 18 cubic metres. 14 is 14 metric ton payload. The EVR 1814 is the largest model in the single axle series, and it is also the entry market for the tandem axle machine. So what you're looking at here can be got in both tandem axle or, as you see here, single axle. You see here is the main drive of the horizontal beaters of the machine. It's a fully gear and shaft driven machine. The driveline of the machine starts underneath the floor of the dung spreader with a cam clutch on your gearbox that will run the discs. The drive then comes up to this PTO shaft you see here, reaches the first box, through a universal joint and up to the top box again. This system is very robust, well designed. There's no chains, no links, braking. Gearbox system and mechanism is very strong and robust and built to last. At the back of the machine here, I suppose this is to say where the business goes on in the machine. Our headland deflector is an optional extra. At the minute you see a right-hand headland deflector. It's controlled hydraulically inside the cab through the control terminal. The benefit of the headland deflector is to prevent materials from entering water courses, roadways, houses and other property. The discs of the machine are an 880mm disc with 3 anti-abrasion paddles. The Jeantil machine is a fully Hardox machine. Every component, including the body and the components inside and the floor, are all made of Hardox steel, including the rotors and the paddles you see here. There's 2 mechanical handles here you see behind the machine that will rise and lower the main back plate you see here. The benefit of this is to increase or reduce the rate of material flowing out onto the discs. This would be close to a minimum if you're working in compost or sludge, and if you're in straw material you would increase the distance between the back plate and the top of the disc. The machine comes standard on hydraulic brakes. We see here on this machine we have the option of air over hydraulic brakes, as you can see here below me. Hydraulic system is maintained through the hydraulic filter you can see there. That keeps the oil flowing through the system clean at all times. So basically you see here in front here is the control box. The layout is quite simple and user friendly. If I take the knob and turn it clockwise, it increases the floor speed. To reduce the floor speed, turn it back anti-clockwise. The button on the bottom left controls your floor. One tap will move the floor towards the beaters. A long press will reverse the floor. The top orange buttons you see controls our headland deflector. This is also a two-way switch. If I press the button here, we are now controlling our main door to rise and lower. The Jeantil disc machine can come with optional extras of weight cells. The configuration of the screen you see here in front of you would be the same if the machine was equipped with weight cells. We have the back of the machine opened here. As you can see, it is very much so in its working clothes. The beaters are two horizontal 700mm beaters. The design of the machine allows for constant contact of the material. The design of the horizontal beaters is to allow for constant contact of the material when coming out onto the spreading deck. This allows for consistent spreading and reduced power requirement. The reinforced bar you see close to the outside of the rotor where the tips are in place to allow to catch net and plastic and other foreign material that you might see in the machine. The idea of this is to keep the material away from the main part of the rotor and allows for easier cleaning and allows to get a knife in behind the material to cut it away from the rotor. The Jeantil disc machine comes standard with a slurry door, as the machines were primarily designed for spreading light materials such as compost or liquidy materials such as sludge.